Go ahead and get started. Are you guys set? Awesome. Alright, so basically I'll explain what you're seeing first of all. So this is CryEngine 3 Sandbox. This is our editor to the to the engine. It's how we build our levels within the engine. It's sort of like a compositing tool at this point because it's got so many different subsystems within it. And I mean, in addition to the stereo subsystems that I'm going to show you later, we've got like the console settings subsystem, so I could turn on consoles should I have them hooked up or anything like that. Very easy to enable consoles and to synchronize all changes and such. So we showed a lot of that last year, so we're going to show some new stuff this year anyways. So what I can do, the first thing that I want to show you is just the fact that we can turn on stereo and we can turn it on really quickly. So I mean, now it's actually on and ready to go. So I realize it looks blurry on the camera, but unfortunately, yeah, it's not going to be able to pick up the stereoscopic 3D. So I'll just switch it off. And what I want to show you is, oh, sorry. I'll show you the what you see is what you play, so WISP. And basically with what you see is what you play, you see I just hit a shortcut and I'm actually playing the game as if I was, you know, my player. So this is a really powerful tool for us designers because we can set up things, set up physics objects or set up gameplay, and then we can test it right away. There's no downtime in between testing things. So to give you an example of that, what we're going to do is I'm going to move this light around a little bit. Now you can see that we have these nice new HDR flares, so those are pretty fun. HDR flaring effect is pretty standard in most engines, but we just added that recently. So now I'm just copying this light out. Excuse me. And what we can do is start messing around with this lighting system. So the first thing I do, I'm going to move this, and you can see that none of those shadows are baked. We don't bake anything. That is really the most important thing to take out of this, is the fact that we're always real time, and this is something we've always done. So now maybe I want to change some settings on this light. So I have this projection light, and it's got a certain radius, so it's only going a certain distance within the world. So now if I go down to my settings here, I'm just going to scroll down here. Let's monitor out of the way. So if I wanted to say, for instance, I want that light to touch the back wall, it's pretty easy. I just grab the radius and I go, oh, okay, well there we go. I mean, that's pretty easy stuff to do. Really powerful tool for designers, obviously having direct access to all the entity sort of properties. So in addition to that, we have this new light style thing. And with light styles, what I can do is do these particular animations on lights. That's really what it's doing. So this is doing a random hue, so it's actually just going between all the different colors in the spectrum. And I mean, I can change the animation speed, and whether I have an attenuation map, the phase of the animation. I mean, there's a lot of different settings to change. This is just a fun little example. It just gives you a really good idea of what the light styles is actually capable of doing. So now I'm just going to remove these lights from the world because I don't need them anymore. And what we're going to do is we're going to move into this next area. Now, this area is pretty bleak. There's not much in here. And what we're going to do, we're going to pretty this up a little bit. So first things first, we got to get a light in. So again, I'm just dragging and dropping my light from my entity system. So I can snap this anywhere to the terrain or the surfaces that are around. And I'm going to change the radius again, just like you saw. And I can move this back. And I just want to get a little bit of specular on that back wall just so that the player knows it's right there. And that looks pretty good. I like the placement of that. Now I'm going to turn up the diffuse multiplier just so we get a little more lighting in the scene. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that for now. Now, the first thing that I want to do is get a particle effect somewhere coming off this broken pipe. So what I've opened is Database View. And Database View is really cool. We've had this for a long time. It saves entity archetypes, and what an entity archetype is like an iteration of an entity. So we set properties, then we save those properties, and we say, oh, you're a preset now. So what I have here is my particle editor. And we don't typically show our particle editor, but it's a really powerful tool. So what I have here is a nice gas tube leak. So this is a really great particle effect. I put this down in the world, and we see we've got a nice sort of fuel-looking high-pressure thing. Now I can snap this to any surface, but in this particular case I actually want it to come out of this valve. So I'm actually going to move that sort of into its location, and you see how easy we move stuff around. Like, I'm moving around just like I was playing a game, WASD. It's very much the same. So now what I can do, I'm just going to rotate this because it should be sort of shooting out of this broken valve. And I pretty much like that. Now what we can do with this particle effect, we can change all the settings of this real time. So first of all is the color. Now what we have, and I'm just going to scroll down to this one here, you see that on one of these flames, we're actually starting out blue and then we go to orange. Now it's a gradient over the lifetime of the particle, so maybe I can just switch it. So now it starts out orange and goes to blue, right? I mean, it's counterintuitive to fire, but it gives you an idea of what we're doing. And again, all this stuff is able to be changed.